1. Discover Bible, the history of Jacob. A. The Bible is full of wonderful stories and special truth. What we want to do is to discover the Bible. B. Psalm 119:11 says, "Your word I have hidden in my heart, that I might not sin against you." C. Nurture and grow your understanding of the Bible as you read and discover the Bible. 2. Outline. A. Jacob, Genesis 29-26. B. Joseph, Genesis 37-45. 3. The history of Jacob. A. Birth, Genesis 25. B. Purchase of the birthright, Genesis 25. C. Deception of his father, Genesis 27. D. Flight to Haran, Genesis 28. E. Marriage and prosperity, Genesis 29-30. F. Return to Canaan, Genesis 31-35. 3. Joseph, a type of Christ. A. Jospeh, Genesis 30:24, took away Rachel's reproach. Genesis 30:24 New International Version, NIV 24 She named him Joseph, and said, "May the Lord add to me another son." I. Christ, Romans 8:1, took away sin's reproach. Romans 8:1 New International Version, NIV 8 Therefore, there is now no condemnation for those who are in Christ Jesus. B. Jospeh, Father's love for him. I. Christ, see Matthew 3:17. Matthew 3:17 New International Version, NIV 17 And a voice from heaven said, "This is my son, whom I love, with him I am well pleased." C. Joseph, suffering caused by hatred of brothers. I. Christ, see John 15:25. John 15:25 New International Version, NIV 25 But this is to fulfill what is written in their law, they hated me without reason. D. Joseph, deliverance, exalted to the throne. I. Christ, see Acts 2:22-24. Acts 2:22-24 New International Version, NIV 22 Fellow Israelites, listen to this. Jesus of Nazareth was a man accredited by God to you by miracles, wonders and signs, which God did among you through him, as you yourselves know. 23 This man was handed over to you by God's deliberate plan and foreknowledge, and you, with the help of wicked men, put him to death by nailing him to the cross. 24 But God raised him from the dead, freeing him from the agony of death, because it was impossible for death to keep its hold on him. E. Joseph reveals himself to his brothers. I. Christ, see Zechariah 12:10 and 13-1. Zechariah 12:10 New International Version, NIV. 10 And I will pour out on the house of David and the inhabitants of Jerusalem a spirit of grace and supplication. They will look on me, the one they have pierced, and they will mourn for him as one mourns for an only child, and grieve bitterly for him as one grieves for a firstborn son. Zechariah 13:1 New International Version, NIV. 13 On that day a fountain will be opened to the house of David and the inhabitants of Jerusalem, to cleanse them from sin and impurity.